the Black and Empowered podcast is really all things Black wellness and mental health. So that can be mental, physical components, spiritual components. And we interview experts from the field of Black mental health, Black physiology. We talk about all things Black issues. So things that are impacting the community, things that are uplifting us, maybe things that are tearing us down. We talk about Black excellence. So what are things in sports right now? Who's dominating? What are some new Black trends that are happening? So dances or what's happening for Juneteenth, some cool events that are happening around Atlanta. All of this is part of Black and Empowered. So we really focus on the betterment of Black individuals and not only just the traumas or the holes, right? We always want to focus on Black joy as well. So really identifying not just what people look at us or think of us as Black people, but who we are and who we are becoming as a community. So this can mean, furthering the education around what does depression look like in our community? What do our Black youth face on a daily encounter? What does racism look like, or what can that feel like in the body? All of these sorts of things, this knowledge, this education that we do with our research really translates to our community work as well. So we do a lot of outreach on the podcast. We have sometimes people can come in, whether they're doctors or nurse practitioners, social workers, really just immersing themselves in our podcast to share their knowledge. So Black and Empower is really a call to action, not just, for our community, but for others to really understand who we are and all of our beautiful complexities. One of the things that we don't talk a lot about in public health is how racism, for example, plays a really integral part in our well-being as Black people. So when we think about well-being, a lot of people just think about emotional well-being, but there's physical well-being. We know that anxiety or depression, for example, that can come up as chronic stress in the body. So there's higher rates of, chronic illnesses. There's higher rates of immunocompromised diseases, right? So all of these things are just tools that we are using for the betterment of our people. And so Black and Empowered really does focus on how do we answer these questions that no one else is researching? How do we answer these questions that are often overlooked because we are, underserved? And so we really always want to focus on, again, not just the downsides or things that are really plaguing our community, but really uplifting us as well. So you can find Black and Empowered podcast on YouTube and on Dr. Aisha Metzger's website. So click on her handle, go under Black and Empowered podcast. You can find an ample amount of podcast episodes where we're talking all things Black, all things wellness, and all things Black excellence. See you there.